Tell me how beautiful that was. Tell me how beautiful that was. Wasn't that amazing? Wasn't that amazing? Tell me. I want to hear. Yeah, she did a beautiful job. Thank you, Izzy. She may pop in here. We may have to play it again a few times because I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. She captured me very well, and a lot of them look like Sammy, my little my little guy in the corner. Yeah, a lot of them look like Sammy, which was very dear to my heart. I don't remember not having a black cat. I started thinking about it the other day. I don't remember not having a black cat. I've had a black cat since I was 10. I've always had a black cat. At least one. Sammy knows she had a litter of six black cats. So I had a lot of them around me at one time. Yeah. I always wanted to be the old lady on the corner with all the black cats. I made it to the old lady part. I'll work on the black cats thing. Anyway, hello everyone. Um, I was sitting around here in because it's so warm right now. I'm sitting around here and I'm watching Boo sleep on the coffee table and Beans sleep on the floor. And I'm like, we can't live like this. We're waiting for the heat to quit so we can go outside. But I'm like, we can't live like this. Let's talk to family. Let's reach out. So here I am, reaching out to you. Today is National Cheesecake Day. Did anybody get a slice? Did anybody get a slice of cheesecake? So which one do you like the best of? Do you like the yeah, yeah. Either you're a cat person, you're a dog person. It's just the way it is. Right now, I happen to be both. Oh, somebody heard me talking. Hello, Beans. Yes, you didn't get his toy yet, so I'll probably have to get his toy here in a minute. But a lot of people, either they're cat people or they're dog people. I've always been a cat person. Always been a cat person. I like their independence, you know. But anyway, it's cheesecake. Let's talk about cheesecake, please. So yeah, the Beano boy, he's right here. Ned says hi. Ned says hi. I would show him to you, but you know how Bridge gets. He gets temperamental when I move him. So uh, personally, I like the. Oh, you are? Yeah. See, that's another thing. People are allergic to certain kind of animal dander and stuff like that. So that also makes him, a dog cat or a dog person or a cat person. Yeah. I'm not allergic to either one. I'm allergic to both, but that doesn't stop him. That doesn't stop him. Um, so it's also World Hug Day, and this is another reason why I wanted to come on here. Um, Hugs were very big to me, very big to me. Anytime I would meet somebody, I would never shake their hand. I would hug them. That's just I don't know if it's the old hippie in me or what, but it was always a hug. It was always a hug. And then all of a sudden the big C comes along and everybody's the mask and the 6 feet and the other girl, hi honey. And everybody's 6 feet and all this stuff. And some reason I was worried about it when it was happening. Some reason we haven't got back to that state again. And I always thought it was beautiful to hug somebody. Um, it's right up there with looking in their eyes. You could feel their soul. You could feel their heart. It's a beautiful thing to hug somebody. It's an amazing. Yeah, since yeah, that's what I was talking about. The big C came along, and all of a sudden everybody separated, and then we haven't come back together. You know. Oh, hi, Brian. I saw you the other night. I was watching you. Um, yeah, nobody's come back together. Um, as you know, I have a cough. No big deal. That's just who I am. But as soon as and now it's at when I cough, and I even cough in my elbow, right? But people like they freak out, and it's interesting that people are still spooked, and we haven't got back to that connection, to that part of our world that was very important to me, very important to me. Yeah, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, honey. Loved watching it. Loved watching it. Echo, uh, Nightbot, Bravo put her up. Echo, uh, Kaleidoscope of Happiness did a Suno live the other night. And so she had a lot of people up there. And I think she's going to make it a monthly thing. So if you get a chance, go and enjoy it. So it's really fun. It's really fun to see all the talent there is out there, all the untapped talent that's being tapped into now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Uh, but those hugs, when I saw it that today was the holiday World Hug Day, I went, oh my gosh, it's been so long since somebody hugged me. You know what I mean? Just like reach over, just like we used to do. Hi, honey. Reach over like they used to. It was no big deal. It was no big deal to reach over and hug somebody or put your arm around somebody while you're talking to them, blah, 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 blah. Enter their space just for that moment and then get out of their space. It was, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, it, you can get into somebody's, when you're in their space and they let you in their space just for that few seconds, it's very endearing and it's very special. And I miss that. I miss that. Hi, our queen, our queen. Yeah, I miss those. I miss those. So I thought I'd come and talk to the family about it, see how you felt about it. The other girl says yeah. Let's see, what else did she say? And you jumped, yeah, when somebody coughed. I know it's still that freaky thing. Yeah, but I have like, I always have some. I'm very B side. Everything I have is B side. I have I have uh, Parkinson's, but I don't have Parkinson's. I have the other side of Parkinson's. I don't have COPD. I have the other side of COPD, which gives me the cough. But it's not contagious or anything. It's just a cough. But yes, like you were saying, it it's like how far away are they? Which way did they point it? Kind of thing. And that's sad to be in that point. It's sad. It's sad. I understand people need to be a little bit tidier about the way they cough and stuff, just not sneeze and blow and cough all over the place. But that's just manners. That's just politeness. Anyway, so I just thought I'd come on here and talk to you guys. I've been, I like a few of you may know, I've been on with Echo a couple of times. She's working on her inner child, and she's sharing that experience with everyone, uh, hopefully, so others can understand what she's saying. Thank you. Thank you. Very few people know what the B side is. Yeah, girl, you're showing your age, honey. I had to tell other what the B side was. I said, well, when they make 45s. But anyway, yeah. So she's been sharing a lot of her experience, and I think, thank you, sweetheart. I think she's making ripples. I think really do. I really do. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah. Um, like I said, I just really missed you. I say that every time I come on here because I don't come on here like I used to. Um, but tonight was, like I said, it was World Hug Day and Cheesecake Day. So I thought I thought I would come and share my point of view when it comes to hugs because I remember hugging all the time, walking up to somebody. I never shook hands. Now they barely shake hands because they're afraid they've got cooties or something. Who knows? Who knows? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not from. I'm from another planet, I guess. I'm still a child of the '60s, you know. I mean, I was raised really close to Haight Ashbury. Let me tell you, we hugged a lot. We hugged a lot. So, excuse me. Let's see, I just did it in my hand. That's okay, sweetie. That's all right, honey. Talk about talent. Did anybody else hear that song? It came out yesterday. I think I put it out. Seven sent me a song, and he says you can do whatever you want to with it. You know me? Okay, okay. And it brings tears to my eyes every time I hear it. And Beans and I were out farting around. I was giving him a walk. We were out farting around, and I found this field that had this rusty barbed wire broken and stuck to this post. And I went, oh my gosh, that goes with the song. That goes with the song. So I went and I stuck my phone up there and I recorded it. And I went, okay, that goes with the song. That's not an AI. That's just something I came across and I went, it's perfect for the song. So if you get a chance, listen to the song. Uh, Relay it to Seventh. Tell him how talented he is. He's like the rest of us. He doesn't hear it very well. So maybe he hears it from more people. But that's another reason why I did it because I think Seventh needs to understand how truly talented he is. But yeah, that's yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He kicks ass. Excuse my language. Ooh, I usually don't talk like that. But but yeah, yeah. So hopefully the next time that Echo or somebody else does a show like that, Seventh could be part of it. I know he tried. Yes, yes, we do. I know we tried to. He tried to get up there, and for some reason it was glitching. But so did I, and I couldn't get up there. So it just wasn't in the cards. But like I said, then three tries and I'm done. When Bridge doesn't want to play games, it wasn't meant to be because Bridge comes through for me a lot. Bridge comes through for me a lot. So if he doesn't want to play, then he doesn't have to play. So you probably noticed here in the last month or so, I've been having my hair slicked back. It's all still there. See, it's all still there. You're just gonna have to look at my armpits now. But in the summertime, I just kind of twist it up and toss it in, and I don't put anything in it. There's nothing in holding it there. It's just my hair twisted up, and it stays that way. So it's called years of doing that. Years of doing that. It's just kind of, and it stays. And that's my summertime. And in the wintertime, it's down. Yeah, yeah. It's just the way I am. I use it kind of as my heat regulator. If I'm hot, it goes up. If I'm cold, it comes down and keeps me warm, and it works for me. Oh, I can do the braid. Do you want me to do the braid? Do you want me to do it now? I can do it now. It doesn't take anything. Oh, Matt, hi, honey. Hi, great show. I saw your show. I saw your show, and then I even ended up with a room raid of there. So wonderful. And I hear you're going to be a guest on Echo's show. I hear Echo is going to have you as a guest, which is wonderful. Love to see you two together. You do side braids? Yeah, I do straight down the back. I do straight down the back. I don't fuss. I mean, I've done it so many times. Like I said before, I figured it out. I was doing it 11 times a week, braiding my hair. So I could do it because I've always driven with a stick. I don't have an automatic. I've always driven with a stick. So, what? Intentional. Hi! Hi! So, I'd stop at a stoplight and and it'd be done by the time the stoplight was over. So, you get really quick at it. You have to excuse me. Oh, okay. We'll be here. But you have to excuse me. Somebody here needs my attention. I'm getting the big brown eyes. So, you'll have to put up with some squeaking for a while. But he didn't get his toy when I first started. So here's his toy. And when you buy them, see, FYI, you have to make sure they squeak well. Because if they don't squeak well, he doesn't like them. Oh, we got a whiner. You ready? Okay, Josh. See? Something about me talking to Bridge. He's got to have his toy. He's got to have his toy. So he's happy now. Excuse me. So what has been going on with you guys? I've been talking this whole time instead of you to talk. So what's been going on? Like I said, I've been on Echo. I think we've done 3 installments now. One was shown on Mental Health Matters. So that was kind of nice to give her a kickstart and to let people know that she was doing that. I think she is making ripples going by the chat. People are opening up to her and her uh, being open, so open about what's happened in her past. So I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful that she's willing to show that. Showing your vulnerable side is very hard, and then showing it to the world forever. This is forever. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Working in the kitchen, it's too hot for kitchen. Kitchen is not a cool word. Like I have the blackberries, and then I got some strawberries and stuff like that. I cleaned them and threw them all in the freezer. I am not making jelly. I'm not canning them. I'm not doing anything until wintertime when I need the heat. Right now is not a good time. Scully Pop, hi. Uh, I showed my new intro. We have some new people in here. Everybody want to see my new intro? I'll show it off. I'll show it off. Yeah. Now that's another one that Echo might want to get in touch with Scully, because Scully has a lot of musical talent as well. You know, because Echo Kaleidoscope of Happiness is doing Suno shows where you bring in Suno. But anyway, let me. Now Scully's here. I'll show it. I'll show everybody. Let's see if this works. Who knows? I don't know how to drive this thing. I just fake the funk. Okay, here we go. Kelly, tell me, did she not capture me or what? What do you think? Votes, hands up. Yes, it is an awesome video. She did an amazing job. Amazing job. Yeah. And that's the reason I told her don't put any sound on it. I've got the sound that goes with it perfectly, with that flowing and that. And then she does the love, and it just worked out perfect. It's just like she just captured me. Yeah. Tell her that. Tell her that next time you talk to her, honey. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's another one that does a lot of music that could do some pseudo stuff. Yeah. I mean, it get to a point where poor little Echo, she can get overwhelmed. There's so much talent here. So much talent here. So, do you enjoy it? Did you everybody enjoy that? You can see I did. Yeah. My black kitties. So anyway, so that's another thing I wanted to share that. I wanted to share my new intro because it's beautiful and I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. Working on a new premiere. So I'm working on that. I might get somewhere one day. I might get somewhere one day. But I'll still be talking to you on Bridge, so I don't know what I'm doing. Wasn't it? Wasn't it well done? Yeah, she does a beautiful job. And it reminds me so much of Sammy. It reminds me so much of Sammy. Yeah. Yeah, we're working on it. I don't know. It takes it takes time. Takes time. And you can see Bridge has done me well. And I don't know what I would do without Bridge. And for some of you newbies, Scully, you may not know the story. I'm talking to you on a tablet, on an old tablet that somebody was going to get rid of. And I said, you know what? I may want to do something. So I got it so it would work. Excuse me. And then I was doing it in my sunroom around my plants and everything, and then it became cold. So I found out it had a magnet. So I stuck it to my refrigerator, and I would sit there and I talked to y'all on my refrigerator. I was stuck to my refrigerator. So it became Bridge on the Fridge. So because of the bridge, because we're bridging the gap between everybody. So it just became Bridge. So there you go. There's a British Digest version of that story. So Bridge has been really good to me. Oh, okay, honey. Get some rest. Get some rest. Rest is vital. I love you. Take care of yourself, B. Yeah. So that's the story of Bridge. I mean, I mean, at one point, this was during Christmas. I think it was during Christmas. We were doing a 48 hour, and all of a sudden, everything went down. Bridge went down, everything went down. I did, and I took my phone and I taped it to the refrigerator, and I did it on my phone, taped it to the refrigerator. I mean, I, I don't worry about all that stuff. I don't worry about all that stuff. I don't worry about the best computers and the best lighting and that's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. You know the lighting I have? First of all, I have a window. But the sun's going down now. So the lighting I have. Some of you may know this one. I have a makeup mirror. A makeup mirror. Let me turn it off so it doesn't glare at you. That is my lighting. That is my ring lighting. Ask me if I care. Ask me if I care. That's what we do. Oh, is Aria here? Aria, hi, honey. Hi. Yeah, you can see I don't fuss. If I fussed, bees wouldn't come tootling in and out, and I would have the lighting and the stands and the computer. That's never been me. We're just here. We're just here to talk. Yeah, yeah. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. She's our queen. So, so everybody like my beginning? No, it doesn't. No, it's all superficial. I mean, if it makes you feel better, if it makes you feel better. But I'm at a point where I'm at a point in life where it doesn't matter. You can have beautiful lighting. You can have beautiful, you can have the filters. You're still going to see my wrinkles. You're still going to see my gray hair. You're still going to see me. Yeah, I'm still going to be me no matter what you do with me. So maybe I don't understand that comment. Oh, okay. I'm going to move on from that one because I don't get it. Yeah, good question. Good question, DeAndre. Good question. So anyway, yeah, yeah, without bridge, and without that person going, this is a piece of junk. All those combined together, yeah. And I found my family. And I don't know where I would be without it, without you all. I really don't. Yeah, I think he's, I think he's, he does that. Sometimes he's half asleep. Seventh is half asleep when he checks, and it comes out kind of goofy. We love him anyway. We love him anyway. See? Yeah. So that's okay. That's all right. So I'm just kind of hanging in there. Oh, the other day, I'm sitting here itching, made me think of it. The other day, I bombed my garage. I'm sure people have a thing against that, but I got to get my garage. I got to clean it. So I bombed my garage and I started cleaning it, just getting things back to where they need to be. Because you know how you work in garage, and next thing you know, the space is getting smaller and smaller, nothing's getting put back up. So I'm putting things back up. And the next day I get up and my arms are all chewed up, my legs are all chewed, spider bites all over the place. And I went, "Ooh." So needless to say, I set off the ball. I went, okay, now I'm gonna wait till I heal. And then I'll go back out there again. So I've got my little antibiotic anti-itch stuff that I keep with me. And like I said, it's life. It's just that it made me think of it because it started itching. So so it's been interesting here. It's been interesting here. I'm babysitting, as you can tell, I'm babysitting Beans again. He's now laying in the hall. I see his backside. I don't see his front. Laying in the hall, chewing on his toy, so he's happy. but but Granny's babysitting Beans again, so uh, we have our routine. So once it cools off, we will go to the. So we'll go to the play park, and he can play and chase balls and goof off and use up some of his energy because he is. I mean, he's grown, but he's such a pup. And this house is so little, so we let him run around a little bit. I let him run around a little bit and get some energy taken out. So, and he sleeps better at night. He does. He does. So that's a good thing. That's just like you do with a child. We'll let them wear themselves out. Uh-huh. Where is she going? Is she having trouble? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The ants in the brain, they can really wreak havoc. Wreak havoc. That's another reason why I want to be on here. because that's what was going on with me. Like I said, I was sitting there and I'm looking at Bean sleeping on the floor, Boo sleeping on the coffee table, and I'm watching reruns. And I went, your mind is going to start doing things. You're going to start, you know, it's going to start going directions you don't want it to go. So I went, I'm going to go see my family. Yay! So if you need to get the ants out of your head, sometimes once they get a hold, it's just that circle, that cycle. Get in touch. Drop a line. Everybody here knows how to get hold of me. And then my email is in my description. So, it's just, excuse me. So, don't don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. If I can't do it, you know, maybe I know somebody that can. Because I don't have any skills, as you can see. Where's a ditzy puddle? I don't have any skills. I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm the comedy relief. I'm the Porky Pig to Bugs Bunny. That's what they always called him. Porky Pig was the comedy relief. Yeah, isn't he sweet? Incarnate's so sweet. He really is. He really is. He's a dear. He's a dear. Did ya? Well, I'm here. Ah! So, excuse me. So it is World Hug Day. Kind of keep that in mind. Uh, I know some people it's hard for, but it's nice, even if it's a mental hug, you know, or a virtual hug, you know, it it works. It works. But that physical contact is so, I'm sorry, it's needed. That's just my opinion. But, opinions are like, what else? I just really miss it. I just really miss it. And I wanted to share that I missed it. um, so it's starting to cool off a little bit. So I'm not sure if MLM is going to do anything tonight. I'm not sure. Uh, I'm, I've got I've got a couple things open trying to keep up with what's going on because it's very hard for me to read Bridge. So I got the tablet open, but it freezes. So I'm reading the chat. So bear with me, honey. Bear with me. So, like I said, I just wanted to be here for a little while and say hello and say I love you. And you're not alone. You're not alone in this journey. There's plenty of people that will listen, like me. And let me play it one more time since I'm so proud of it. Let me play it one more time since I know how. Okay, ready? This is my new intro. Tell me that's not the prettiest thing you ever saw. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Echo. Echo, was your ears burning? I've been talking about you about 3 or 4 times tonight. Yeah, because Brian was in here, so we had to chat about the Suno night, and Seventh was here. We had to chat about the Suno night, and then you and doing your series of uh, your journey of your exploring your inner child. So I had to talk about a lot of it. And Jeff, hi Jeff. I like saying that. Hi Jeff. So one day, Jeff, you and I need to talk. One day, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, yeah, that one definitely deserves the tingles. It really does. It's very cool. I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. You can see I just keep playing it over and over. Uh, so I miss you guys. I miss every single one of you. So, but like I said, Scully, I don't know if you heard this, but I'm working on. I'm not. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting here. A premiere is being paid for me. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm not talented like you. I just sit here. I just sit here. I just sit here and chit chat. Yeah, I was talking to Scully about maybe entering some music because he's amazing at it as well. Scully's just cool. He's another one. I dig his voice. I don't know where he's from, but that southern accent and that the way he flows, just I was just like, "Oh, so I guess I shouldn't say that out loud. Oh, you already know what you sound like, Scully. You already know what you sound like. Yeah. And now he does things a lot on Sunday nights, Sunday evenings. He'll do, oh, South Mississippi. Okay. That's where it's from. That's where it's from. Oh, you do? You speak several languages, Scully? What languages are those? I was about to hear them. I'm sorry. First thing, and this is not insulting, not insulting to you at all. I could just see that southern drawl speaking French. It's just, it just sounds so beautiful. I just think it would be so. I don't know. Y'all have an accent. I don't have an accent, right? Isn't that how we all think? No, we don't have an accent. Everybody else does. Misha said that one time. She goes, "I don't have an accent." I went, "Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. We all do. We all do." Uh, oh, and Dutch. Okay. Okay. Nico, DJ Nico is Dutch. Yeah, he is. He's Dutch. I told him I was learning Swedish, and he goes, "No, learn Dutch." So I think that's my next one. Oh, Cajun. Well, that's where you're at. That's where you're at. Cajun French. Yeah, that's where you're at. That's because you're too close to New Orleans and all that stuff, right? Louisiana. Yeah, I had a friend from Lafayette, so I heard a lot of Creole, Cajun language, and it's an interesting sounding language. It really is. And once you hear it, you can grasp it. But Nico, yeah. Uh, Nat, do you have to put up Nico's channel? Yeah, he's really sweetheart. He's really a sweetheart, and he's another one that knows quite a few languages. Oh, haven't got a clue this accent. I know, honey. I know. Misha says she doesn't have an accent. And I'm like, neither do I, honey. Do I have an accent to you? No. I went to the, yeah, she does. She does have an accent, but it's not strong. It's not strong. My family's from Arkansas. My grandparents, great grandparents from Arkansas and Oklahoma, that area. And their accent was stronger than yours, and they had been out of there for 50 years. So, oh, there's Brian. There's Brian. Yeah, Nico, DJ Nico. I'm gonna have to introduce you to him. If somebody could put up his channel, that would be wonderful. Maybe you can get in touch with him that way. Because he's very sweet too. He's very kind. He's very kind. Spanish, German, Danish, and Japanese. Wow. I just know how to say yes. Hi. Yeah, that's all. And food in Japanese. Uh, Ichiban. I can say that. Stuff like that. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. So Scully, if you want to go there and get in touch with him, yeah, he's very sweet and he's very kind and he's very beautiful. He's a beautiful, beautiful person. So uh, that's a lot of languages. I didn't realize that, honey. I didn't realize that. And well, it works good with your chosen profession. Then you can because you deal with the public, correct? Yeah, so that works out. What did she say? Yeah. Misha doesn't believe it, but that's okay. That's all right. Like I said, I went to another part of the U.S. because I'm from California, right? I went to another part of the U.S. and it's not as bad as it was then. But and I started talking to somebody, and they looked at me and they go, "What kind of accent is that?" I said, "Why?" And they go, "You sound like television." Okay. I'm from California. Where do you think television is? In California. Where do you think movies are made? California. Of course, you sound like television. uh, your spacebar has an attitude today. Yeah, I'm a bridge, so don't worry about it, honey. We know you're here. We appreciate you being here. Everybody loves you being here. So, yeah. Now, Brian, you should have picked up a few languages being in the military. You didn't get, or were you stationed just on the U.S.? Were you stationed overseas at all? I just threw out a question. Thank you, honey. Thank you. That's Nico. That's Nico. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He's a love. He's a love. And you'll even go into his channel, and he'll have Suno in Dutch and Swedish. He'll have songs in other languages. Like the other night, he sent one. Hi, Jaden. Hi. uh, uh, Nico will have the other night when Echo did her thing. He even sent one to her in Dutch. One of his songs in Suno in Dutch. So anyway, that's just a little bit of something there. Oh, you were all in the U.S. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Some people are, some people aren't. Some people go to Germany, some people stay, you know, at Fort Dix, just where you're needed. Some people are getting lucky enough to get in Hawaii. Now that's a place. Yeah. Yeah. I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, make sure and send me there. So anyway, I just wanted to come out and say hi and say I love you and I miss you all. Might you have kept me stateside for most? Oh, okay. Okay. For most of your deployment, you were stateside? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah. Because, like I said, some people did. My dad did. My dad stayed stateside the whole time. You know. So, yeah, just depends on where you're needed and what they trained you for. Yeah, it all depends where where your cog fits that hole. You know what I mean? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, stick them all up there. Stick them all up there. You know I'm good at that. Stick them all up there. Stick all the channels up there. Whatever you want to put up there, as long as they're part of the community and part of the love, throw them up there. Throw them up there. Anyway, now my leg is itching. You should see me scratching it. Uh, so I'm gonna go, but I'm glad you're all here. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be talking to myself or not, but me doesn't stop me from talking. I can still chatter on, but I love you all, and I don't know where I would be without you. You are such a big part of me, and where have you been all my life? Where have you been all my life? Uh, my life would have been so different if I would have found this love sooner. But I'm grateful for finding it now. And without you, I wouldn't be. So, Tiff, you and I need to talk. And I'm going to say it again. But if you guys could check out my new intro. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. You Cardinal Soul, I love you. You are you. I'm so glad I got to know you. I'm so glad. I've seen you in chats for over a year, and I never have spoken to you. So it's really nice to finally get to know you. It really is. Really is. It's a treasure. It really is. It's a blessing. So I love you. Beans has now tore up his toy. So he's bored. He's staring at me again. Right here. But me and my makeup light are gonna go. I love you. And please, please try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. I love you. I love every single one of you.
Remember what I always say, try to make today just a little bit better than yesterday. I love you.